History is a story we tell ourselves, but what if the real beginning is missing? What if our history is just one chapter in a much longer, more dramatic book? I believe there was another time, an age of wonders lost beneath the waves of a global catastrophe. This epic is not in our history books, dismissed as myth and fantasy. Yet clues surround us, waiting for open eyes. We are a species with amnesia, having forgotten our true origins. The accepted timeline is too neat, suggesting a slow crawl from primitive to civilized. But evidence points to a sudden leap forward, knowledge and skills that shouldn't have existed so long ago. This knowledge was a legacy from a much older, sophisticated civilization, nearly wiped from the earth. Myths and legends worldwide speak of a former age, a golden era ended by disaster. For centuries, we called these stories myths, but what if they are fragmented memories of a real event? The quest to uncover this hidden era is the greatest archaeological adventure of our time. It challenges everything we think we know about ourselves. The orthodox view of history is comfortable, but the truth is often strange and unsettling. We are not the first. There was another. The search for this lost civilization is the search for the missing soul of humanity. Our journey begins with the echoes of a drowned world. The evidence is there, if we dare to look. The past is not as distant as we think. The story of humanity is far older and far more mysterious than we have ever imagined. And now, we begin to remember. The oldest traditions of mankind recall a first time, a golden age. The Egyptians called it Zep Tepi, when gods ruled on earth and taught humanity civilization. Sumerian king lists speak of rulers before the Great Flood with lifespans of thousands of years. The Vedas describe the Satya Yuga, an age of truth and perfection. Greeks wrote of a golden race, living like gods, free from sorrow and toil. After the Golden Age came decline, a fall from grace. These stories are not isolated. From the Maya to the Aboriginal Australians, similar accounts persist. They all point to a remote beginning, a time when humanity possessed lost wisdom. Could all these cultures invent the same myth independently? Unlikely. The logical explanation: they remember the same thing, a common ancestral memory. A time before history, when a great civilization flourished and fell. The memory of that age lingers in myth, waiting to be rediscovered. The gods of legend may have been the survivors of a lost world. Their stories are our inheritance. The echoes of their wisdom still shape us. We are the descendants of a forgotten age, and the search for their truth continues. The story of our past was simple, until Göbekli Tepe. This site in Turkey, built nearly 12,000 years ago, should not exist. Massive stone pillars, arranged in circles, carved with detailed animal reliefs. Built by people supposedly still hunter-gatherers without writing, metal, or the wheel. How did they organize, plan, and create such a complex site? Göbekli Tepe suggests organized religion and complex society came before agriculture. It flips the story of civilization upside down. Even more mysterious. After 1,000 years, the site was deliberately buried. Why entomb their most sacred creation? It's as if they knew a dark age was coming and left a message for the future. A message in stone, telling us our story is much older and more mysterious than we believed. Göbekli Tepe is a time capsule from a forgotten world. Its secrets challenge everything we thought we knew. The enigma remains, waiting for us to understand. Göbekli Tepe is not alone. All over the world, out-of-place artifacts challenge the orthodox timeline. The Antikythera mechanism, an ancient astronomical computer, predates similar technology by 1,000 years. The Baghdad batteries hint at ancient knowledge of electricity. Perfectly drilled granite in Egypt, airplane-like figurines in South America. The list grows. Each object alone is odd. Together, they form a pattern. They point to a lost legacy of high technology, remnants of a forgotten science scattered across the ages, the fingerprints of a vanished civilization. If a great civilization existed, what destroyed it? Myths worldwide recall a great flood, a cataclysm echoed in over 500 legends. The Younger Dryas impact hypothesis suggests a comet struck Earth 12,800 years ago, triggering wildfires, darkness, and rapid sea level rise. Coastlines drowned, cities vanished beneath the waves, survivors scattered, traumatized, thrown back into a primitive state. Their memories became the myths of the flood. The cataclysm wiped the slate of history nearly clean. Only fragments remain, buried, forgotten, waiting to be found. The world before was erased, but not entirely lost. Who built the world's most mysterious monuments? Legends credit giants, gods, or sorcerers, not ordinary ancestors. Sacsayhuaman, Baalbek, and other sites are said to be the work of a lost, powerful race. Perhaps giants meant giants of intellect and skill, survivors of a lost civilization. The most famous lost land is Atlantis, described by Plato as a mighty, advanced island destroyed in a single day and night. Plato's date for Atlantis's fall matches the end of the Ice Age and the construction of Göbekli Tepe. Atlantis, Lemuria, Mu, different names for the same drowned world. These stories are not just myths, they are memories, echoes of a real civilization lost to the sea. The builders' legacy endures in stone and legend. Their story is our inheritance. What knowledge was lost with the vanished civilization? The precision of ancient stonework defies explanation with primitive tools. Legends speak of tools that softened stone or levitated blocks. Ancient sites are aligned with solstices, stars, and the precession of the equinoxes, knowledge requiring thousands of years of observation. This knowledge appears fully formed in the earliest civilizations, suggesting it was inherited, not invented. The Great Pyramid encodes pi, phi, and Earth's dimensions. Ancient science was holistic, blending the physical and spiritual. What other sciences did they possess? Consciousness, energy, advanced mathematics? Their lost science is the great prize waiting to be rediscovered. The clues are hidden in myth and stone. The ancients' wisdom still calls to us. Why did we forget this magnificent chapter? The trauma of the Younger Dryas cataclysm shattered the world order. Survivors focused on survival, not preserving high knowledge. Over generations, advanced science faded into myth and ritual. Complex data became stories of gods and magic. The gods or sages of legend tried to pass on knowledge, but barbarism overwhelmed memory. The historical events became legends. Science became magic. Humanity fell into darkness and amnesia. When civilization re-emerged, it was haunted by echoes of the past. New cultures built on forgotten foundations. The great amnesia is only now lifting. We are beginning to remember who we truly are. The journey to reclaim our lost heritage has begun. We stand at a unique moment, able to piece together this forgotten story. Advances in science confirm what ancient myths have long told us. We can map drowned coastlines, trace ancient migrations, and date ruins with precision. The clues are everywhere, waiting for us to connect the dots. The ruins and myths are not relics. They are a living message. They warn us of our civilization's fragility and remind us of our resilience. The quest to uncover this story is a spiritual journey, a quest to reclaim our lost heritage. The mystery of our past is the greatest adventure left to us. The silent stones, drowned ruins, and universal myths are pieces of the same puzzle. They challenge us to look beyond comfortable certainties, The answers lie in the earth and in the human spirit. The lost civilization is calling to us. We have only to listen.